Greetings and salutations, everybody. Lord X here, coming at you once more with another pickups video. And today's pickup video is kind of special because, well, let's dive right into it with the games that I picked up within the month of January. Look at that brand new graphic up top there. And what games did I pick up in January? Well, that's what makes this video really special this time because I picked up no games in January. Nothing digitally, nothing physically. Just absolutely no game spot within the month of January. That's a new one for me. I've not gone a month without picking up a game in a while now. Maybe last summer sometime. But even then, I feel like I picked up some stuff on, summer sale. But yeah, January. Didn't pick up any games. I've had my eye on a few sales that are currently going on. Maybe I will pick up something there before they end. But haven't yet, so who knows? And of course, I've got my eye on the limited run pre-order of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I might give in and pre-order that. I'm very tempted, but I've got 2 more paydays ahead of me before that pre-order period actually ends, so I'll make my decision on one of those paydays coming up. But other than that, yeah, no games. So let's move on to the next category, which is something I haven't talked about in a while. Movies. That's right. I actually picked up a movie within the month of January. I do believe I picked this up in January. I'm almost 90% sure I did. Maybe I talked about this on the last video, but I can't remember, so I'm going to talk about it again. Superman Red Sun. Maybe I did talk about this on the last video. If I did, I'll make note of it here somewhere. But yeah, got this, picked it up at a pretty good sale actually. It was like, I want to say $16 to $18 after tax. The Sunrise exclusive steel book cover. Love these things. So yeah, excited to really watch that movie. Still haven't, if I did talk about it last time, because I'm thinking maybe I got that around Boxing Day sales. Maybe? Or maybe I picked it up afterwards. I just really can't remember. Now, of course, I do have collectibles here to talk about, but first I want to talk some comics. So yeah, on one of these sides, maybe I'll put it up on, this side of my head. Comic books! And I want to start off this chat about comic books talking about another Dollarama pickup. This time the New Avengers by Ewing and Sandell. And yeah, I got this thing for $3, and on the back here, there's a tag here for $19.99, which is kind of crazy. And of course, if you're looking on the actual tag here, it's not really focusing. Maybe it will this way. I don't know. Maybe no. It says $19.99 US or $25.99 Canadian. I paid $3 for this, and this is where I want to just give you guys a little hot tip. If you really want to start collecting comics, but you don't want to spend a lot and you don't really want to go out and buy loose issues or spend $26 Canadian on a trade paperback to dive in somewhere, check out your Dollarama's books section. They always, constantly have new trade paperbacks and trade hardbacks there as well. I've gotten the Thor one there before. It is, a hard case book. I believe that one was $4, but still very cheap compared to what you would be paying in your Chapters store, or your Kohl's, your Indigo stuff, or your Barnes and Noble in the United States, or Books A Million. Vastly cheaper. So yeah, always check out your Dollarama's book section, because they do put comic books in there, and sometimes you can get stuff that's first issue, or actual full storylines. Like this collects New Avengers from 2015, numbers 1 to 6, and material from Avengers number 0 as well. So that's really cool. So that is my hot tip for comic book collecting. You don't want to spend a ton of money going into a comic book store and getting overwhelmed by like issues upon issues and spending a ton of money like Lord X does, check out your local Dollarama, and you can actually find some really good comic books there, starting off with stories that, right from the very first issue, right through to the end, or maybe sometimes almost right to the end. Check out Dollarama for your comic books. Like, not sponsored by Dollarama or anything, just my hot little tip here for comic book collecting. And if you pay for it at a dollar store, well, you don't really have to worry too much about things getting too, messed up. And you can always find stuff that has Squirrel Girl into it. That's always a plus in my opinion. Alright, so let's dive into some comic books here. Of course, as per usual, good old Lord X here has not been able to really sit down and read these. Where do I find the time? But I do collect comics all the time. Some issues I pick up just because the comic covers are really freaking fascinating, or I'm a big Guardians of the Galaxy fan, so I pick up those issues. I pick up Ghost Rider from time to time. Punisher's always on the top of my pool list, so anything Punisher related I pick up. But sometimes I just like really cool covers, or I started collecting like a series and I'm like, I'll pick up the first few issues of that. And this is one of those that I've started. That's Batman and Catwoman issue number 2 from the Black Label, so they're more adult oriented books. Thought that was a really nice cover. It was the last one actually there at my comic shop, so I'm like, I got the first issue, gotta pick up issue number 2. Next one here, we have issue number 1, and that's another thing I collect as well. I tend to lean towards collecting a lot of first issues, because you never know. I've got a Thor one there that's actually kind of valuable now. It's the first Jane Foster Thor book, number 1, first printing, so that one's decently valued. Return of the Valkyries. This is a variant issue there with the original looking Valkyrie, on the cover. So I thought that was a really nice looking cover. Really, very nice artwork on that. Alright, these next two are actually pretty funny. I pick up the odd Thor issue, I think I talked about one last month in my pickups video, or earlier this month, because I was, delayed as hell, as always, uploading. Because it was nullified, it tied into the ongoing story right now in the Venom and Spider-Man line of comics with the symbiote god Null coming to Earth. But I pick up another Thor comic this time, and this is a new variant. It is the Alien variant, or versus Alien variant. There on the cover you have Thor fighting an alien from the movie Alien, and Aliens, and AVP, and all those. So I thought that was really nice. I had to pick that up as soon as I saw it. And the next issue here, I've been collecting the King in Black series. I have issue number 3, and this cover was just front and center when I walked over to the Marvel section of comics. Had to grab it because it was friggin' rad. It's another Alien variant with Null fighting an alien on there. Isn't that friggin' spectacular? That is awesome in my opinion. Next, we have another issue number 1. And of course, hopefully this November, we get the new Eternals movie coming out from Marvel and Disney. The next, another big, it'll be if everything goes to plan right now, it'll be the 3rd MCU movie this year, the Eternals. So, they've actually put out a new Eternals comic, and there was a shit ton of variants. I'm not familiar with this character, but I love the green color scheme of this comic. So there you go, Eternals number 1 variant edition. I think they had every single Eternal on an issue cover. There was a ton of variant covers. I'd hate to be somebody that was I'm going to collect every different cover of the new Eternal comic. Godspeed to you, and I pity your wallet, because there's a ton of variant issues, or variant covers for this issue. So, crazy. I picked this one out because I thought it was pretty rad. I think there was only one or two of this one left as well, so who knows, maybe it was a popular one and I managed to luck out and grab one. But yeah, I thought that one was really, really cool. And finally, we have another issue number 1. This is a character I mentioned earlier. This is another nullified variant. We have Vengeance. Ghost Rider, Return of Vengeance. There he is on the cover there. Kind of symbiote Ghost Rider, which is really rad. He's got the corruption symbol there in the middle of his forehead. That's just an awesome book. And the health cycle being venomized there as well. Really cool. Alright, now let's dive into the Funko Pops, because I know you guys are here for the collectibles section of this video. Of course, I have a ton of Funko Pops here to talk about. First off, let's go with the cheapest one here. One of the EB games here in town was closing down. I didn't realize it till I went in there and saw that like a ton of their stock was already gone. They were like, "Yeah, we're closing in 2 days," so that kind of sucks. That takes out one of my usual stop-bys or stop-ins when I go to like the other places in that area. But, you know, did get a good Funko Pop out of it. Another one to add to the WWE collection. She was on sale. That's Charlotte Flair. So there she is. Woo! I'm no good at doing a woo, so trying to avoid the glare there. But yeah, Charlotte. And yeah, I paid like a little under $9 for it. It's $9.99, but with my Edge Onyx card, it equaled out to like $9.80, I think. A little below the actual sticker price, which is actually pretty damn cool. Alright, so next off, or the next two here, we're doing a little Star Wars today. First off, she's getting her own series soon. I didn't have a Funko Pop of her in my collection. I have like a little Disney Infinity figure up there, but didn't have one in. Rosario Dawson played her in the season 2 of The Mandalorian. It's Ahsoka Tano. And this is her in her mechanics gear. Just popped up at Toys R Us. And so I decided to grab her. Ahsoka Pops seem to be, you know, valuable. And I wanted to add, like, her to my collection. Somehow, some way. Sure, she's just holding her, the hilt of her lightsaber there. It's not on or anything. There's the other ones there in the line. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to add a Ahsoka figure, so I saw that one. I'm like, cool, that's awesome. I'll grab her. This next one was one of the, not the grail that I'm putting in the title of this video. But this was a, like, hard to find Funko Pop. Walked into Toys R Us and it was right there. Just sitting right there on the shelf. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, mine now. I didn't realize at the time how, you know, valuable it was. It was trending at, I think, at like $28 when I came home. I think it's dropped down now to around $20, if I'm not mistaken. But really wanted this one in my collection. The 10-inch version of this pop is insane, and I'm like, I've got no room for that, so I really can't buy it. But this one I can. And that's Mando with Grogu in his arms as he's flying away in his jetpack. And there was like an EB Games exclusive one where he's flying in his jetpack as well, but without the child with him. Without Grogu with him. So I thought, like, that one's not that cool. And I saw that one on the shelf one day. And I believe when I got the Higgs from Death Stranding pop in my last video, when I talked about that. Saw that one there. I'm like, that's not that cool. I really like to have the one with Grogu with him. Spoilers for The Mandalorian, by the way. My apologies. So yeah, there you go. Mando with the child. I think that one's really, really awesome. Alright, next up, folks. You guys saw me, or I talked about it last time anyway, unboxing one of the Venomized Fantastic Four boxes. Well, EB Games stuck them on sale, so I grabbed another one. I thought, well, I got one pop, but there's 8 variations total. There's 7 other pops that I can possibly get. So I'm like, it's on sale. I will grab another one. There was one left there. So I got it. So the first thing I pulled out of the box, Silver Surfer Venomized Pocket Pop. So awesome. Didn't have that guy. Goes great with the Pocket Pop of Galactus, the two of them together. Best buds forever, you know. Next thing I pulled out, a Doctor Doom Venomized pin. This guy is rad. Look at that. That is awesome. Of course, there was the Fantastic Four sticker. Got 2 of those now, so I'll probably slap one of those on something. And then I reached in and got the Funko Pop. Last time I managed to get the glow-in-the-dark Human Torch. This time, I got the regular Human Torch. So, yay! He's still, you know, around the $20 range, but really wish I'd gotten one of the other characters. Invisible Woman, I was really hoping for, but beggars can't be choosers. Got this one. I might just end up taking this guy out of the box and displaying him maybe up on my computer with Spider-Man. Best buds together again. But yeah, we got the Venomized Human Torch. Alright, so let's keep the Venomized line here going. Maybe I'll talk about the Grail after this one. Put it in the middle there, so people can't skip around too much, maybe. Next up, when I got the Ahsoka Pop from Toys R Us, this is the main one I went there to grab. I did one of the orders to go pick up in store. Order online and go pick up in store. Ahsoka was, you know, really the excuse of not just getting one pop. This was the main reason for the order. And I was insanely happy to see this guy pop up. In the United States, this guy was a Chalice Collectibles exclusive. Get where I'm going with this? With the Venomized stuff? Yeah. And, yeah, Toys R Us got some in. It's got the special edition sticker, but that does not matter a lick to me because I want it for the pop himself. Venomized Thor. Look at how friggin' awesome that pop is. I tell you, this Venomized line was really cool. This Funko Pop is really awesome. And there's the set there on the back. I believe this was Wave 2, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah. Really cool. Happy to have this one. Now, finally. This was another Toys R Us pickup. This Funko Pop, I was looking for months for. This was a fall convention pop, a NYCC drop. I got a couple of NYCC pops. I got the Naruto Kaguya one, and I got the Red Goblin one, which was really nice to have in the collection. I was really happy to get that one from Hot Topic. But this guy was the grail for me. Yeah, it was a grail. Like, I really wanted the Zombie Daredevil. Couldn't get it because they didn't release it here in Canada. It was just through Box Lunch. And there was no Box Lunch around here. And ordering it in would have been really expensive. And for that Funko Pop, it didn't really skyrocket in value or anything as far as I know. So I never got that one to really go into my zombie set. However, I got this one to go into my Venomized set. Toys R Us actually got a few of these in. Went down there, looking through the shelf. I asked the employee if they had it, because it was showing up on the website in stock. She moved aside a couple of pops, and there in behind, Venomized Magneto. Look at this guy. And yeah, I got it in a soft protector here, so the glare is really, really unbearable right now for this one. but I am so happy to get this Funko Pop. Of course, this is the shared sticker, and this shared sticker one has been fluctuating between $50 to $60 US. That's how like sought after this pop was. Even the shared sticker is really, really valuable in this one. And I think the convention one's only like around 80-ish, but still, really hard Funko Pop to get. Really happy to get this one added into the collection. Definitely had to go and buy some pop protectors for this one as soon as I got them. So yeah, really, really pleased with this Funko Pop being added into the collection. Really happy to have found this one. Next up, another one that I was really happy to get about. I don't think last video, but the one before that, I talked about getting the Joel Funko Pop, finding him in EV Games one day randomly. This one I got from Pop in a Box, and it's Ellie, another official licensed PlayStation one. This one, of course, is the Last of Us Part 2 branded. They didn't do the PlayStation branding with this one. It actually goes with the game itself. So I was really happy. Some really nice detail on this one. Her tattoo is really nice. The blood going down the side of her face there is really cool. It's kind of hard to see there. It looks kind of weird right there. But yeah, really, really happy to add Ellie into the collection to go with Joel up on the shelf. Wish it was PlayStation branded though. And speaking of PlayStation branded pops, folks, it happened. I finally completed a full set of Funko Pops. Yes, that's right. I completed the PlayStation branded Funko Pops. The blue box PlayStation Funko Pop. I completed them, and right now we're going to go through the final 4 that I got. But before that, here's a Pokemon QR code for the Pokemon trading card game online. I still got a whole bunch of those, and I really need to use them up. Toss them on here. In fact, here's a second one. Boom. Alright, so first off here, we have the clicker from The Last of Us Part 2. Or, just The Last of Us, actually. That was really cool. Managed to pre-order this guy and pick him up in store. Saw a whole bunch of them there for a while, but they're all gone now. This next one, I wasn't able to pre-order it. However, went into my EV Games that I always go to, always reliable. And they had this one. This one really doesn't even look like a Funko Pop. It looks like, I don't know, something you'd see at a Lego doing. But it's the Thunderjaw from Horizon Zero Dawn. So that's really cool. Last time I talked about getting the Aloy Pop, actually getting 2 of them. But yeah, there's the Thunderjaw. Really, really nicely detailed on this one. Massive pop, too. In which case, I'm going to lay this guy down over here. Next up, this one came in the mail about a week or so ago. There's another 2-pack, the second 2-pack in this set. That is the Brock and Sindri set from God of War. So there you go. There's the 2 dwarven brothers who help you out along the way, forging your weapons for you, getting better armor from. So yeah, really nice set. Really dig this one. Yeah. So I'm really happy I was able to pre-order this one, and it came in the mail in pretty much mint condition. There's like a little bit of a tear right there, but not really. It's kind of like pushed in a little bit, but other than that, this one came in fantastic condition. And because I was able to get that Thunderjaw, because I was able to get the Higgs, I held off for the longest time on this one. I'm recording this video on the 30th. I went into my EV Games because I'm like, I wonder if I can pre-order some of the Funko Fair Pops in store. Because online it was only showing up to pre-order online. Hate that. But in store, they actually had the pre-orders there. And while I was there, they've had this one sitting on the shelf for a while. It was still there. I'm like, screw it. I have to get it. I have to complete this set. And that is, of course, the Sweet Tooth and Ice Cream Truck Funko Pop Ride. So PlayStation branded number 91. Brock and Sindri, they don't really number the 2-packs. Then I look at it. Yeah, they're just named like 2-pack. They don't really give them a Funko number, which is kind of weird. The Thunderjaw was 634. I guess in the rides, this is only number 1? Seems kind of odd, but yeah, this is a really nice Funko Pop. Twisted Metal, cool, great game, you know, back in the day. Never got into many of the sequels afterwards, but yeah, love the original game. There you go. And with that Funko Pop, I'm buying that one. Yeah, buying that Sweet Tooth ride today. That wrapped up the collection. Now, of course, we're still not done. We got some mini stuff to talk about. I got another Funko Soda. I got the Superman one. Pulled it the common, but I'm fine with that. He's kind of neat. There we go. And I did pick up some more of these Marvel Zombie Mystery Minis, the Specialty Series. Now, in this set, some of you might have saw this on Twitter that I posted, but first off, I got another one of the Magneto ones, which was a 1 in 6, a common black and white Magneto, so this will be trade bait, probably at my comic book store at some point, if somebody else trades in something that's really cool, I'll trade that one in for it, because I don't need more than one Magneto. But this second one, this one was really cool. I posted this on Twitter. I got the black and white Zombie Hulk 1 in 72. So that was really cool. So I got those two. That was friggin' awesome. But you know me, folks. I gotta save some of the goods for the video. Because I got one here to open up. But not only do I have one to open up, I've got two to open up in the Specialty Series. There you go on the back. There is the chance for all these. And let's see, I can hold it up there. The regular Wolverine is 1 in 6. Deadpool is 1 in 6. The Phoenix is 1 in 24. The Zombie Venom is 1 in 6. Zombie Hulk is 1 in 6. The regular Gambit is 1 in 12. The black and white Gambit is 1 in 36. The Black Panther is 1 in 24, which I actually did get one of those as well out of these sets that I never really spoke about. The Zombie Black and White Hulk is 1 in 72, which I've spoken about. The Black and White Magneto is 1 in 6. The exclusive Glow in the Dark Wolverine is a 1 in 12. And the exclusive Daredevil is a 1 in 6. Daredevil I would like to get because I couldn't get the full-size pop. And the Black Panther one, I've gotten that one twice, and I'm really happy I did because the full-size or regular 4-inch zombie Black Panther actually did get canceled. Alright, so this guy feels kind of big. I'm going to assume this is the regular Venom. Nope! We have struck luck here, folks. Because out of this box, out of these boxes, or this case, I should say, I bought 4 of the 12 that's into it. I've got the Magneto, which was a 1 in 6. I got the Hulk, which was a 1 in 72. This case, folks, had the 1 in 24 Zombie Phoenix as well. So that is really, really cool. I love the way that they did this. And she's staying too, because she actually has a nice little base at the bottom. That little like there that actually makes her stand up really well. Can't see it there on camera, but she's standing. Alright, let's see if we can continue luck. I've got a feeling that I'm going to end up getting like a Magneto or something into this one. Because a 1 in 72 and a 1 in 24 in the same case, that's really crazy. Actually, we got another one that I don't have. Yeah, this is actually kind of really cool. We got the 1 in 12 Zombie Gambit. I got the black and white one as the regular set before, which is the one that Talking Too Fast, which was a 1 in 36. So it's really cool. We got the Zombie Gambit 1 in 12 as well. So that's really awesome. I actually had some really good luck with this box. I might not buy any more because in this case, because the rest of them are probably the 1 in 6s. But I kind of really want to get that Daredevil one, but it's becoming a much more higher risk now to get that one. But we had some really rad luck. A 1 in 72, a 1 in 24, and a 1 in 12, all within the same case of mystery minis. That is rad. Anyways, I have rambled here for long enough today. The video recording saying it's 31 minutes right now, so that's way too long for a video that had no video games to talk about. So folks, I'm going to bid you adieu now. I'll waste no more of your time. I have been Lord X. You have been awesome, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!